Poly packs. All right, part 2 of this small collection I bought. The bin here, about halfway through the bin, right? You see, got the junk cards in this flower pot. Easiest way to put them in there because they were all falling over. Got a, so nothing too crazy. I mean, the best part about the collection so far is certainly the 2/3 box of Cello 1992 tops, but did get some fun cards. Got this Ultimate Warrior card from 90 Classic, got the Error card from Pat Borders, got this 91 Tops blank back card from Juan Gonzalez, and then got a little small stack of cards that are in good enough condition that I can put in player lots. Yankee cards for my Yankee album, and then these are just kind of low grade cards that I put for player lots. Everything else kind of just putting aside. This is mostly, if you guys saw the last video, right, it's mostly junk wax stuff from late 80s, early 90s. So what I'm trying to do is see if I can actually get, here's Porsche, Robert Porsche, some football cards in there and hockey cards in there as well. But trying to see if I can get maybe some of the error cards from the junk wax from these sets. Because most people, when they throw these lots in there, right, I know they're not really, I know they know the cards aren't very valuable, and so they just kind of throw them into this bin, try and sell it, right? This person was selling it for 30, offered him 20. Here's Tom Glavine, right? Second year card there. But they know, they know that they don't have anything special, so that's why they're like, just throw it in a big old bin like this and not take care of the cards. But some of the sneaky good cards that some people do collect are those errors, and they can have some value when you do find them and are able to kind of resell them there. So kind of like the needle in a haystack that you search for, right? Again, to make it fun for collecting these type of cards, because otherwise you've seen these cards a million times over, and especially when they're in poor condition like this, they really have no value. So, but I'm finding some interesting cards nonetheless. So here's Gary Sheffield, getting all tipped up. This one's all banged up too. Dale Murphy, a little banged up. And that was actually not so bad. I will keep some of the commons if they're in decent enough shape, just to make a lot of them. But here's Mark Grace, Tom Cambiotti, Jim Sundberg. But the only good thing about me taking some of these out, right, is, let's just say there were 5 million of these cards made. At least now I'm taking some of them out of circulation, and, taking them off the market. So incrementally, your junk cards have just gone up in value once I throw these in the fire pit and burn them. So you're welcome, everybody. Here's Ken Caminiti, AJ Foyt. So a racing card here. Interesting. Oh, it's not so bad. There has been a mix of cards in here. There's more Nolan Ryan cards, really banged up. Greg Maddux. So not disappointed in terms of the number of stars comparative to the commons. It's just the condition is just so horrible. This is pretty bad. The only way I would salvage anything is if this was like true vintage. And way back, this is a few years now. That's tipped. I got a box like this that was full of vintage cards, and the cards were beat up and moved around, but I kept them all. I was able to kind of break them out into like lots and made some pretty good money off of it, actually. But there's value there, right? When you're talking about the true vintage, not junk wax. Like if the condition is poor with the junk wax, there's no real point in keeping it. Ooh, look at this one. This one's all junked up. This is Robert Parrish. Good on the front, but the back is jacked. Alan Ashby. Right, and then like some of these, like I bet it's not picking up on the camera, but like just you could just tell, you just feel like there's just like roughness to the card, like almost like either water damage or something. But some of them have it, some of them don't, which makes me think that some of these were, in this bin for a while, and then others, were just thrown in on top. So just probably a way that somebody had some of these cards for a long time and then had all these other junk cards and just threw them in there and said, try to pass it off as if they didn't really know what was in there. But let's see, Colts Jesse Hester. Yeah, Dave Winfield, put that with the Yankee side. So try and go through this as quickly as possible, but there are a ton of cards here. And here's Vince Coleman, again, a little banged up, but Danny Tartable, Jack Morris, actually that card looks halfway decent. I'll keep that one. I know the 90, what's it called? Donruss has a ton of errors in it as well. Maybe if I come across some of the big ones, we'll pull it down. But there's so many like small minor errors that get captured with those cards that it would be too much to kind of go through all of them or to look through them that closely to see if any of them are. I mean, certainly if you get the reverse negative, Juan Gonzalez, we'll keep that one, put that one aside, but Dave Stewart. I am surprised, though, I haven't come across any of the cards that could potentially be the error. Because a lot of people don't know about it either, which is good. One of the errors I've just started learning about was the guy, I think is Dave Martinez, I think, for 1990 Fleer. I guess there's a big error with that one. Here you go, Sean Dawson. That's pretty good. We'll keep that aside for wax packs. It's good enough. But just started learning about that one, the 90 Fleer, and I didn't realize there was actual value in that card. I never really looked for it. So here we go, Dwight Gooden. That card's actually really, this is the best shaped, it has a gum stain on the back, but that's the best shaped card I think I pulled out. Yeah, so I did mention this in the last video, but some of the cards in the middle are definitely better protected than the ones on the end. The ones on the end kind of got dinged up. That's horribly cut and it's dinged up. My little flower pot bucket is filling up quickly here with crap cards. Here's a Fred. Wow, this Fred McGriff got run over, huh? All right, here we go. We got some more 91s. Pete Inclabilia. This one's in pretty good shape. There's the first Doug Drabeck card for 91, but it's not the one I was looking for. All right, Ron Darling. No, thank you. Tony Fernandez. There you go. These cards are all right. Spike Owens, Julio Franco, Fredo Griffin, Jason Grimsley. Oh, that card's all screwed up. Jerome Walton. Is there an issue with the Jerome Walton card? I almost think there was, but I can't remember. I cannot remember what it was. I'll put that aside. It's just, it's something's ringing a bell with it, but I can't recall what it is. Lorenzo White, Jeff Treadway, Larry Sheets. That one's all right. What we got here? Dave Schmidt. Some of these cards I don't fully remember. Kurt Blyleven, that one's all banged up. That one's actually okay. There goes my dog barking at somebody. What else is new? David Berryhill. Tony Phillips and Norm Charlton. All right, trying to get through this. Here's Bob Boone. Again, all the 89 Donrusses are really in tough shape. I don't think I've kept any of those yet. That's all right. Andy Hawkins. Quite a few Yankees in this. Another hockey card there. Tim Leary looking like he doesn't... What he uses like wrong hand. It's like that's what people look like when they throw with their opposite hand. What is going on there? All right, gonna keep that card. We got Pat Borders. Here you got Dwight Gooden, another one. Two of the best cards, the best shaped cards have been the Dwight Gooden cards. So maybe they like Dwight Gooden. They just kept better shape of that. Here's John Smoltz. Not in bad shape, but tipped corners. And Ryan Sandberg. Oh, I guess that's enough. That's good enough to keep. It's borderline. Here we got Ken Caminiti. So here we go. So see, now we're getting some of the 92 stuff, and these aren't banged up. So I think they opened up these packs and just threw the packs in here. Again, I don't know exactly what you're looking for if I'm them, right? So you can just tell because the cards are just in much better shape. But I don't know what you're looking for with the 92 tops. That one's a tough corner. Dave Henderson. Tony Gwynn and more rounded edges. Ron Darling. Got a lot of Ron Darlings in this box. See, there's Dave Martinez. So his 1990 Fleer. I think he has the big error. I don't know. Again, I'm not exactly sure what it is about that error. I'd have to look at it. It's something about, a numbering or something that's all screwed up. All right, so this is a McDonald's card. Oh, this one again got, the Robert Parrish one got messed up and that one got messed up. So just keep that on the side. Scott Sampson, Rick Cerrone. There's Tom Gordon, Flash Gordon. This one's all right. Oh, thought we had one for a second. That's just Mike York. Bob Welch with a blurry picture. That's all right. Dave Hollins. Got Ozzie Canseco. It's the second one of him throughout this. Larry Sheets, Brian Barnes. That one's all right. Kyle Morris. I'll throw that one in there. Oh, we got a... Oh, I thought it was... Yeah, it is in the card. I don't know why John Stevens is in the plastic, but it is, don't ask me why, Edgar Martinez. There we go. All right. Another Ruben Sierra. Not the error card. The error card is missing that piece. So, you got Sammy Stewart. That's pretty good. That one's banged up. Benito Santiago. That should be his rookie, or close to it, I guess. Anyway, more 92. For a minute, I was putting together the 92 set, but I think I gave up on it. Dave Concepcion, probably one of his last cards. And that other Dave Martinez card, not the one we were looking for. I haven't seen any 90 Fleer in here, which is probably a good thing, but so no, we're not going to get that error. Let's see. RJ Reynolds. Paul Sorrento. That was not too bad. All right, so now we're getting into some wavy ones. All right, you got a Marvel card, or DC Comics card. Metron. I don't know who Metron is. Another Dave Concepcion card. That one's a little bit better shape than the other one was. Andre Dawson, the Hawk. And that one's not so bad either. Greg Jeffries. Oh, is this the first sort of Fleer card I've seen? At least I can remember it anyway. Right, these ones are a little bit better condition. So, Jeff Schaefer. Roberto Alomar with just the slightest tip. So we'll keep that one in there. Actually, we'll put that one in there too. All right. Huh. Still got a good portion of this bin to go through. Trying to get through it as fast as I can. You got a Super Bowl, was that 12? Oh, this one looks good. Oh, Don Baylor opening day for Donruss. Bill Dorn, Young Harold Baines, put that there. Dang. All right. Oop, there's a real bad card. Just throw that right in the bin. No big names, so I think this is probably kind of reviewed for that or picked clean of those. You definitely got some Hall of Famers in here, but not the big name ones. All right. This one has a couple creases in it. We'll just throw that one out. Eric Show, not the best picture for him. But here you go, Paul Molitor. Oh, another tip on that. I don't know, can you like hide the tip a little bit? Yeah, why not? It's all bagged up. Ricky Tillington, that's good shape. What's this one? Jack Party, this is the coach, or head coach. Oops. There we go. So got a couple of these Carlton Fisk ones. Bob Hoda. All right, so making my way through this. Lots and lots of cards to go through, so I don't know if we're gonna get anything. I don't know if we're gonna find that Elusive error card or not. Oh, here we got another Doc Gooden card. We'll put that there. Kept all of them so far. All right, Rick Roden, Tracy Jones. Oh, somebody tried 666. That's not very nice. That's a little evil. All right. Don't know who would write on the back of that one, but somebody having some evil thoughts. All right. More around the edges here. Eric Show, and a better card for Eric Show. Kevin Romine. We got Johnny Dawkins, huh? Daryl Dawkins' brother? They didn't say, but all right. John Vanderwall. Haven't seen that name in a while. Okay, and then Kelly Gross. We got Roger Craig moving away from the 49ers over to the Minnesota Vikings. Got more Carlton Fisk. Tons of Carlton Fisk in this one. We got Frank Robinson as a manager. Harry Cotto. Carvel Espinoza. Bent. So. Here's another Dave Martinez. Ooh, Omar Vizquel banged up, so we'll put that in that one. Andy Velarde. Brian Harvey. And Alex Sanchez. That's not bad. I'd say probably a couple hundred more cards to go, if I had to guess. I can give you guys a little view as to what that it looks like right now, but I know we're at 22 minutes, so it's been a long one, and it's gonna probably be even longer. All right. Okay, so right now, still got that much more to go, which is, yeah, probably, I don't know how much it is, but Carlos Martinez with a big old crease down the middle. So these ones are in really rough shape. Terry Francona. He just got signed to manage somebody. Forget the team off the top of my head. I just remember seeing the headline. Jeffrey Leonard. And the dog is barking again. All right, Chip Hale, Al Leiter, 89. Is that? No, second year for him. Oh, sounds like a dog fight outside. Harold Baines. That one's actually in decent shape. I'll keep that one. Brian McRae. That one's all right. Tony Payne is all screwed up. That one's okay. Grand Slammers. Raphael Belliard. Steve Searcy. And Andy Hawkins. So, you got Rodney Pete, but half a card. Now, this one I wouldn't call it a blank back. I'd call this one just got split from the other half of the card. So somewhere in here, there's a back half of a Rodney Pete card. And we got another Doug Drabeck 1991 Topps, but it's the All-Star card. So not getting even a sniff of even a corrected card versus the error card. So disappointing on that front. Because like I said, usually people don't pay attention to that or know it. It's part of the fun of buying these junk wax collections. All right. The other hard part about this is just getting through this. It's like going through like upper deck packs where they just have cards going every which way. John Morris. All right. Oh, Bernie Williams rookie card. Throw that in the Yankee pile. Steve Sachs. Robin Yount. Oh, that corner was all banged up. McCarthy and Reynolds. Getting towards the end. Finally starting to see the bottom of the barrel here, but the bin. My little pot that I was putting all the crappy cards in is definitely running. Gotta smash those in there. There we go. Made a little bit more room. Can be a little more forceful when you know you're just gonna take a torch to those cards. We got Jack Morris, a couple of Jack Morrises here. Oh, we got a note. We got a note. What is it? 475 baseball cards, 85 hockey cards, 18 hockey cards, and 23 football cards. So is that what was in here? I don't think so. I think there was a lot more baseball cards than that. Maybe at one time. Keep that Jack Morris. Maybe at one time there was just that little, but there was definitely more than 475 cards, I'll tell you that much. That's what makes me think somebody added to it. Maybe they bought this originally and those were the cards in there and they just added their crappy cards in it, which is fine by me. That's the thing about buying it. I knew what I was getting when I bought it. And that was expected. Jeff Innes, we'll keep that there. Well, if you made it this far, thanks for sticking with me. This is a half hour, easily a half hour video of going through all these cards and trying to just find something, potentially anything. But the expectations were set very, very, very low. But a Craig Biggio card nonetheless. Dwayne Murphy, John Smoltz. John Smoltz regular card, not the error card, with the picture of Tom Glavine on it. Which again, that's always a fun error to have. Let's see. And we got Rod Strickland. Oh, that one's all right. Billy Ripken, normal bat. No profanity. Finally cleaning up his act a little bit. Ron Shepard, Tommy John. More famous for his surgery probably than his pitching. Neil Anderson and Jim Harbaugh. All right. This looks like Fred McGriff. No, it looks like Al Leiter. All right. Gary Ward. Paul Molitor, banged up. All right. nothing. Gonna start cruising through this, trying to wrap this up as quickly as I can. Scott, that one's all banged up though. That one's gonna go in there. I don't know who you are. Phil Necro. Al Morris, 90 record breaker. All right, probably the last 100 cards right now. I see a Lou Whitaker card. That one's decent enough to keep. James Hastings. Never did find the other half of that Rodney Peete card, so. Bob Lynch. Jim Jones, that one's all banged up. Marquise Grissom, rated rookie. Aaron Fletcher. You got Broderick Thomas. Kevin Tapani, Tim Leary, that one's all right. Tony Fernandez, a checklist. Bob Melvin, deep in thought. All right. Got maybe 3 more handfuls to go through. This one included. All right, there we go. Craig Iron Hayward. Ironhead, I think maybe they call him Ironhead. Something like that. Man, not even a sniff of the error card for 91, which is really my main goal of going through this, but you know what? Sometimes you strike out. That's what happens. Brett Butler. John Bell. Jesse Orozco. Greg Olson. That was a big one back in the day. Ed Lynch. Not showing his triple chin in that one. Alito Perez. That's good enough to keep. Doug Jones showing how he throws his pitches. Oh, what's this one? Michael Irving. All right. Little insert card for 93 Fleer. A little banged up, but fun one to keep nonetheless. Right. Let's see here. Got Robin Yount. A little bang. Is it? Yeah. Oh, that definitely is. Dave Parker. Chris Sabo. Someone just did not like Donnie Hill whatsoever. Scribbling all over him. Trace Armstrong. Oopsie. Dennis Martinez. There's an older card. Just a randomly one thrown in there. I don't know. Here's more Jack Morris. That one's all right. We'll keep that one. Lamp, Whitson. All right. All right. Let's see. Coming up to the end. Oh boy, this is one of I haven't put a video out this long in a while. So maybe could have broke this up into another one, but you know what? Why keep everyone in suspense? All right. So these are the last ones here. All right. Let's see what we got. Andy Bettis, Dave Righetti, that one's banged up. Sparky Anderson, yeah, sure. All right. I don't really care about these cards at all. George Burns. Reese, Marcus Allen with a milestone rushing. All right. Brad Muster. All right. Little fullback, I think. Ooh, a Royals 91 top, but not the one we needed. Or was it? No, you know what? It's not even Royals I'm looking for. I need Blue Jays. Yep, Royals, no good. All right. So, striking out on, did not find the errors, but here real quick, last few cards, and Steve Cersei with his cool jacket. All right, so recap, did get a bunch of stars that, you know, tough shape, but overall, you know, some names here, so throw those in, you know, just a big old pile and whatever. These ones I can make player lots out of, so these ones will go, what do you think about, maybe 30? Does that look like 30 cards or so? I can put these in the player lots. Mostly Jack Morris, but a couple of Dwight Goodens, George Brett's in there. Right, so one Don Mattingly in there. Then I got a bunch of cards for my Yankee album, so throw those in there. Still got my Pat Borders error card from 91. These ones are just commons that were decent enough to keep, right? So again, make just bulk lots and throw those in there. So I probably kept, I don't know, I probably kept maybe, I would guess maybe like 200 commons. I don't know. Oh, I got this little pile here that I didn't go through. All right, hold on. I lied. A couple more cards to go through here. I put them aside. I don't know why I put them on the side there. Craig Biggio. Good enough. Eddie Murray, banged up. Finley. All right, last little bit here, and then we are officially done. Ron Darling again. Tons and tons of Ron Darling. Keith Hernandez. Bob Malecki. All right, and that does it. So got the Ultimate Warrior, got this Juan Gonzalez blank back card. That's one definitely the most intriguing card of everything. So it had to come out of something, either a promotional thing or cut out of a box. But like I said, if this was cut out, if this was hand cut, that was a great job hand cutting it out of the box. It looks really sharp. So I'll have to find out what's going on with that. And then just a little small pile of football cards and basketball cards and hockey, but no big names, even though this guy was in a plastic for some reason. But that's that. So the next video I can do will be potentially going through this box, which is the whole reason why I pretty much bought the collection. So stay tuned for that. See ya.